Julieta Burrows has been the director of Panorific Steel Band since its inception in 2005. In 1997, prior to her role as director, Burrows became a member of the Pantempter Steel Orchestra. The Pantempter Steel Orchestra began in 1992 as the University Steel Band at the University College of Belize, where former Governor General Sir Colville Young was once the president.
This band started 18 years ago after a donation from the former Governor General of Belize, Sir Colville Young, and it took off immediately. We made our debut only a couple months after first getting the instruments and rehearsing at a children's rally here in Belmopan, and after that, well, it just took off.
The Panorific Steel Band has played numerous local and international gigs over its almost 2 decades of existence. The band has since grown to form several groups, namely the Panorific Juniors, High Schoolers, Seniors, and the Miss and Catch Band. In 2017, they organized the first Panyard Belmopan edition.
The steel pan is a very versatile instrument. It has the entire scale that you would need to play any type of music, any genre of music, and so it's easily adapted to all styles of music. So whether you are a soca fan or a reggae fanatic or even a classical musician like myself initially, it can be adapted to all styles of music. So it appeals to just about everybody.
The 30-year-old Pantempter Steel Orchestra also played a role in shaping Alexander Evans's musical career. Evans is a steel pan soloist and the founding director of both the Pandemonium and UB Steel Bands.
I always tell people that the steel pan is the ultimate symbol of Afro-Caribbean ingenuity and resilience, because the invention of the instrument came about as a result of defying limitations that were put on our people, you know, our brothers and sisters in Trinidad and Tobago, because there, just like in a lot of places, use of drums and drumming was banned and was outlawed. And so as an alternative, they started beating on drums, and they eventually realized that if they make indentations in the drum and they hit that spot, it makes a pitched sound, and then it just kind of grew from there, and they got really creative and inventive with how they were able to do it and using the oil drums that were already there.
So from Sir Colville Young in the 60s to Burrows in the late 90s and Alexander Evans in 2017, the steel pan has been a part of Belize's cultural identity for more than 6 decades. Upon her return, Samantha Mahong, a senior band member of Panorific Steel Band, was appointed the drill mistress of her band. She recently returned to Belize from her studies in Jamaica, and she is intent on carrying on the instrument's legacy.
I will always remember the year I wanted to try out. I couldn't really try out because I was too short.
Yeah.
So I had to wait another year until I grew a little bit more. And ever since then, it's history. I still love it. It's the only instrument I've really gravitated towards and really stick with over the years. I'd like to think like any other instrument, it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of putting yourself into a situation where you're just giving a large percentage of yourself to make sure that you grow in that skill. So getting that discipline is definitely something that has been transferred into other aspects of my life. I'd like to say that playing an instrument, especially something like the steel pan, you're able to kind of grow on your own, and in a band you're allowed to grow with other people around you. It works on your social skills, it works on a lot of other, I like to think it helps with math, because you read music a lot and it's a lot of math in your heads.
The steel pan is a staple of Belize's national celebrations events. In September, the instrument is a prominent feature in the Carnival Road March and various official events. But nowhere else is the steel pan more highlighted in Belize than during the annual Panyard Steel Band concert. After nearly a century since the instrument emerged, the United Nations has officially declared August 11th as World Steel Pan Day.
We piggyback on the accomplishments of great steel pan players and bands from other parts of the world, primarily Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, there are bands who are as old as, I don't know, my grandparents. Maybe they've been around since the 1940s, 1930s, like the Hellgate Steel Orchestra from Antigua and Barbuda and the All-Star Steel Band in Trinidad and Tobago. And so it's encouraging to know that now it is recognized by the United Nations and given a whole day to celebrate it as an instrument here in the Caribbean and here in Belize. It is definitely a great accomplishment.
Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.